Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Dark Souls. Now I did a little bit of grinding. I did get my super fancy Dragon Slayer spear, which unfortunately I wish it had a holy effect. That'd be really cool, but it doesn't. So we're gonna stick with the Divine Winged Spear because we are going down to the catacombs. Why would we need a divine spear for the catacombs, you say? Well, I'll explain that as we get closer. There's a guy who's going to sell us fire magic. We don't care. There's Framp, whatever. And there is another serpent. I can't remember his name. It escapes me at the moment. But he's basically like an evil Framp, and he tells you about the alternate ending and that kind of a thing. But we're not going to worry too much about that because I've already missed the chance to unlock that. So whatever. All right. First things first, kill skeletons. How good is this spear at killing skeletons? Not great. That's pretty much expected, because spears aren't really good at, you know, smashing bones. I don't know if you know, but that's kind of a thing. It's true. I'm trying to see if maybe, do I have a swing, or is it all stab? Yeah, it's all stab. Oh well. If I do, that's also stab. Yeah, they're all stab. Dang it. I want a swing move, because I think if I do a swing, it should do more damage, but I, unfortunately, did not account for that. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this might be just a tiny bit tedious, but we have a holy spear. I said I was going to explain it later, but I'm in the mood. What can I say? Because there are skeletons that will continue to revive repeatedly, and if you kill them with a holy spear, they do not revive repeatedly, and that's rather convenient. So, yep, they're going to be mad. Oh man, you know what I keep forgetting? There's an item for the uninitiated, and I'll go ahead and just fully explain it, so don't think oh, well, you know, they can do that too. I forget that I should pay attention to their current stance, because that'll let me know if I should actually attempt attacking them or not. Whoop. There we go. Alright, we're good. Man, where was I? I started getting tangential. But anyways, yeah, there's skeletons that continuously revive over and over, and you can put them down permanently with a holy weapon. So, yeah, I was saying, and don't think I'm insulting your intelligence. Was there something else? Was I making some other point? I can't remember. And I think it starts right here, actually. So, this is exactly why we wanted to bring a holy spear, because otherwise, I think that guy would... Oh, yeah, there's just exploding heads behind us. That's a little unfortunate. We're gonna just run down over here. No big deal. I think... Is there anything we're trying to get down there, or is that just an endless pit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an endless pit. Alright. And the reason why they keep reviving, though, just to finish the thought, is because of necromancers, which are all over the damn place. Pretty appropriate thematically, however, just slightly annoying. And I only have 5 Estus flasks, so that's a little bit unaccounted for. I lost all my humanity. I had a bunch of humanity so I could grind stuff up, and then I managed to lose it, and that was whenever I was like, okay, well, I'm done with grinding for now. Yeah, so, whatever. Alright, now there should absolutely be a ton of skeletons down here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they all spin up right there. Okay. Normally there's a lot of panic involved, and I don't want to go through that again, where it was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm running. I'm going to continue running until, you know, skeletons stop chasing me, which is never, okay, sure. And that's when I discovered how it worked, because right about here... No, yeah, there's a dead end. You can't do anything about it. All the skeletons kind of gang up on you right here. I'm painting a theatrical picture of what should be happening here if this was my first time playing through. But yeah, there's tons of skeletons here. I'm still cowering because, you know, fucking skeletons are scary, man. And you notice this hole, you run down in the hole, and then you see this douchebag. This is the guy who would be responsible for all the skeletons coming back, but again, holy weapon. So there you go. I explained game mechanics that we're not actually going to bear witness to. And then, yeah, here's a bonfire. Good stuff. So... the debate is, do I want to... Oh, they don't revive either, so once you kill them, then you're good on the reviving skeleton front. Let me... yeah, you know what? I got enough humanity. I might as well do a little bit of kindling here. 1 second. Reverse Halloween. Blah, blah, blah. I wish I could skip you. Turn fairly effeminate. I realize, like... I have no helmet on because with the Dragon Slayer spear, he's just slightly encumbered. Like, just barely encumbered enough to make him fat roll, which we do not want. So I'm running helmetless for now, and I'm not bothering to put it back on, so whatever. Okay. And then we leave that, and then we push this, which was weirdly intuitive. Like, it kind of blends into the background, and it's not particularly apparent that you need to actually interact with that thing. But I was shocked at how easy it was to like figure that out. Usually, in a game like that, I do not regret admitting that I usually have a hard time finding really seemingly should be obvious sort of things like that, and that's just a personal flaw, I guess. All right, here we go. We're in this place. There's a ton of shortcuts here I can take, and I don't know what any of them are. Okay, and see, there's another necromancer. He's gonna throw fireballs at us and revive these skeletons. Oh no, I saw a necromancer, so I should probably just run straight at him, and then he would run away like a douche behind like another 18, 17, 536 skeletons, and that would have been a pain in the ass. But we're doing this easy mode because fuck that. I mean, really, we're already fighting with spears, which are not that great against skeletons, so why not just go ahead and make it as easy as possible? I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Yeah, we could. No, not there. There's a couple little places with shortcut possibilities that I'm ignoring, but we're at least allow you to know everything that is available in this game. Just so you know that I'm not like there's more complexity to this game and the design than what I'm going through, because I am being kind of fast and loose. All right, and I'm gonna get critted again. You know, because whatever. They can't keep me down. Oh, maybe they can, though. This could be a bad situation. Alright, let's see. Can I get this Estes in? Alright, he's going to do his crazy spinning attack. I'm going to be able to not hit him on the ground because spears are terrible at that. Alright. Whoa, hey. Easy. Alright. Oh, the fire from the side. Man. So... yeah, and this is all, I realize there's a lot of stuff I talk about in these videos that I'll probably end up doing on a future vlog post, but, you know, but for those of you who want to go back and watch me actually struggle through this game, you know, maybe you could be slightly entertained with the timeline of the channel and where I am. It feels pretty pivotal at the moment, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to explain it outside of, like, this is a critical impasse at my current channel development, but I think what I'm going to do to kind of allay this sort of weird fogginess I get whenever I play through certain series, in series like this, is, oh, there's all kinds of dudes right here. Jesus. Is I'm gonna start recording one game at a time. Like, basically, whoa, yeah. Right now, there's a lot of factors going into this idea, but some of them are fixable and some of them are, you know, less than fixable. Just basically how I'm trying to run my IRL at the moment and all that fun. But basically, the crux of the statement is, oh yeah, that thing. That thing always seemed like kind of a neat weapon, but I've never used it. Basically, I want to just record one series at a time and just post those, so no more of this trying to juggle 3 series at the same time. However, I kind of sat down and did the math on it, and it's like, if I do just one series, like my Factorio series was 72 episodes, and that was a 56-hour factory, and I played 56-hour factories before. That took me like maybe a week tops to actually play through. With talking, that'd be like a week and a half, and if my internet speed didn't suck, I could upload them actively during that time without any qualms. And this guy's gonna continue to run. Jesus. Alright, fine, whatever. Bard class ass necromancer. This guy's gonna continue to roll really awkwardly. Don't envy your position. Alright, there we go. Is there anything over here, secret-wise? Seems like there should be. Yeah, basically, within about a week and a half, I could have like 70 episodes of a series. That's 7 days, so, you know, let's round it down and say, so that's 65 episodes of content. That's over 2 months that I could be recording other things. If I repeat that pattern, I could record 8 more series in that time that could all end up being 70 episodes as well. And so I could, at most, have like 8 series running at the same time. In theory. I mean, I have to qualify this, but I think that would be good because it allows me to concentrate more on the games I'm playing, so I'm not switching back and forth, forgetting controls, doing really stupid bullshit at the start of every recording session, which for me is getting really old. I don't know how it is to watch. And, you know, I'm not like a Bananasaurus Rex crazy monster at games or anything, but that was an accident. Case in point with the controls thing, but I do like having a certain level of I know what I'm doing, and maybe not necessarily expertise. Maybe expertise is a little bit of a strong word, but I'd rather be good at games than, you know, fumble around. I'm not going to name any names, but it seems like a lot of channels kind of thrive on ineptitude, and I find it truly frustrating, especially since me personally, I would want my search strength to come from people like needing help on a game or not understanding a mechanic or something like that, and maybe me being able to extol upon that particular aspect of the game. Kind of like finding out how to dodge correctly whenever you're fighting Ornstein or something like that. Oh no, a spike trap that does like almost 0 damage. Then, you know, for what it's worth, I think that would be much more in the vein of how I would want this channel to go. I forget if there's any significance to this. I think this is like a secret wall. Yeah, or it just tells you, hey, there's a bonfire right there, so look out for that. And yeah, and I think only doing one series at a time, recording-wise at least, definitely not airing-wise, I would want to have like as many series going as possible and just see how much content I can get out there. Once I hit 1,000 videos, I'm going to be rather proud of myself, just because I didn't honestly think I would ever be able to get that far. But now it's become kind of a goal. It's like, I at first started out, I was like, oh, I'm just going to lose interest, that kind of a deal. And I've already gone through phases where it's like, why do I bother? Especially now with like something like Dark Souls, where nobody's watching. There's no real point to me like continuing the series necessarily, but I just like making the videos, and there's a certain level of belligerence involved as well, where I'm like, why stop? Like, why admit defeat to just sort of the ennui of, oh, nobody likes me? And I have to just sort of remind myself, you know, I did get into this with a certain degree of, like, I don't expect anybody to like me. I don't expect this to make me a crazy famous. There's a drop here, and I can't remember how to get out of it, so there's a skull lantern, which is why we went to the Lost Izalith area to get the sunlight maggot and totally fuck up a series of events, although the actual fuck up was well before that video. In order to get the sunlight maggot, so we wouldn't have to use that lantern. So yay us, basically. Oh yeah, that's gonna be spikes. I saw that. That's which mask is that? I can't quite tell, but whatever. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a not sissy for a second here. Just run over here, fall through the ground. What up? Hardcore. And I think it just drops us down a level. So whatever. Exploration complete. Oh! I can kill at least one of these. I couldn't kill both of them. I don't have the right weapon for that, but I can kill. Alright, spikes, I get it. Blah, blah. There's a ladder. I like this ladder design built into the wall like this. It's very natural. And it reminds me of like a sort of a Tibetan theory of architecture. I can appreciate that. I think it's cool. And then I think we fall down here. And this puts us outside. Where outside does it put us? Oh, that's where we saw the bonfire. Okay, cool. So I know where we are. Yeah, where was I? My long meandering tangent there. Can't seem to remember or recall exactly where I was. Suffice to say, yeah, I want to just sort of focus on my individual series instead of always kind of racing the clock to try to make sure I always have content out. So if that ends up with me having less videos or less series on at one particular time, so be it. That doesn't really bother me so much. And a lot of series I realize are kind of non-terminal, and my fixations and interests sort of rotate fairly quickly. Like, I cycle through a lot of games. Hence, like, why I have series like the Backlog and everything else, because it's pretty much how I feel. Like, I've gotten into this habit of buying a lot of games, and I kind of play through games fairly quickly. But by that same token, you know, I just, that's how I do. I am a child of the times where we are just constantly inundated with the need to be stimulated by some sort of novelty. And I freely admit that, and wouldn't mind, you know, going down as some sort of parochial? Patriarchal? I don't know. If I could figure out how to master the cultural ADD of our times, that would be cool. I would take credit for that, sure. So I embrace it. I live the lifestyle, constantly seeking novelty, even if it's more simpler and possibly not so great forms, which I get some criticism in my IRL life for doing. So, you know, it's all in the name of, you know, there's a lot of stuff out in this world, and I wouldn't mind sampling just a tiny bit of all of it. Whoa! What the hell set me on fire? That wasn't cool. Not sure what that was. I think there's still a necromancer down there. Alright. Yeah, you got stabbed. There we go. I remember the original time this was kind of postulated or posited to me, which was how exactly do you kill a skeleton with arrows? And this was the original Diablo, and I remember being like, Jesus, 7 or 8 or 10 or something, some small child age. And I'm playing the original Diablo with my best friend growing up, and we're sitting there, and he's like, you know, I asked my dad this, and he didn't really have an answer for me, but and we're playing the rogue because, you know, ranged, everything else real easy, that kind of stuff. Does this open up a path over here? Not exactly. Shit. I'm trying not to go down just yet because I want to find some stuff, but I guess I'll just keep moving on. And we're firing arrows off at these hordes of skeletons in the original Diablo, and he's just like, you know, I asked my dad, and he was just like, well, I don't know, it just works. But really, how are we killing all of these skeletons? And, like, I remember that being one of the first instances of, like, video games specifically triggering sort of this critical thinking of, like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't make a single damn bit of sense. How is this a thing? I want to know now. And it was interesting to me, especially looking back. Oh, hey, look, it's a cutscene. What could it be a cutscene of? Oh my holy fucking god, that thing is hideous. I think. It's still really dark. No, it's quite hideous. Yeah. Oh, man. Whoa. Man, I hope he doesn't fight me. It seems like a bad idea with that pickaxe.
You spoil my focus.
I don't know what happened to the sound files there, but they're rather wretched. Oh, Jesus! Okay, well, that was interesting. Must have been a skeleton that fell from above. Now, there's a shortcut to Nito here. Is that a... No. No. About over here. I think there's a shortcut to Nito here. Can't remember. Either way, we're gonna get him to make us a... Oh yeah, that's right. I went back and got the Chaos Ember. Yes. Yeah, so now I can make Flame and Chaos Flame weapons. So we're gonna make a Fire Spear though. Alright. I don't know anything I can do Chaos with. Let's reinforce our Fire Spear now. Oh yeah, I also got a Demon Great Axe. I got some other stuff. I went down the Lost Izalith and got some secrets just out of boredom, really. So I was like, well, I'll go ahead and do this. After wasting a couple episodes on that area, I was like, well, I'll feel really bad if I, like, actually make more videos of me wandering around down there. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do this and be done with it. How about that? So, yeah, basically, whenever the time comes to go kill Bed of Chaos, I'm just going to run right up to it and then start recording. So that'll probably take up a whole episode by itself. Alright, now I hate this section. It's on my list of, just the worst bullshit in this game possible. Yep, we'll dodge. These guys. Okay, yep. They do an unbelievable, unspeakable fuck ton of damage. And they're not exactly easy to kill with a spear either. Okay. And they come at you from all angles, and they're only in dark rooms where you can't see shit. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh! There we go. Okay, at least I killed him before he could do a significant amount of damage to me. Thank God for these +4 Estus flasks. Flasks. SKS is always a tough thing to pronounce for me. Like, my tongue just gets really confused. Kind of like with your mom. Let's wander over this way. I want to lure this guy. There's a couple threats here that are absolutely paramount to keep track of. One is the skeleton wheel guys, which suck dick. Alright, he's dead. There's a Black Knight up here who's going to try to come for us. There's exploding heads. And there's two more skeleton wheel guys that are going to try to make a beeline for us right now. Alright. There's going to be another skeleton wheel guy right there. Oh man, the dodge. Okay. Oh, I'm prioritizing targets. Okay. Alright. That works. That works for now. Alright, so now we have this Black Knight. Okay, and another skeleton wheel guy that I just barely dodged by complete and total chance. There we go. Is that going to be enough to kill him? Probably not. If I had to guess. Yep. Alright. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, why did he turn so fast? How can she slap? Okay, that was a bad dodge. Oh, okay. Okay, this is such a shitty situation. I hate this. I had another spot with these little skeleton wheel things that I hated the most, and then I found out about this place and I hated it even more. I did things in a very different order, though, in my original playthrough, so to be expected, maybe. Alright. Okay, well, we took care of that, and now we're out of Estus, so hopefully we find a bonfire soon. That'd be real convenient. That would be how you would get down here if you took the quote-unquote correct path. We kind of took like a you fucked up, accident path. Oh, Jesus. I'm real concerned. Okay. Let's try to figure out a very diplomatic way to handle this situation. Okay, that works out. Gonna let me switch targets? Alright, one guy firing arrows is not so bad. Versus two guys firing arrows and one guy firing fireballs. Where are we at time-wise? We're pretty much at the end of this episode. So I think I'll go ahead and end it here, and we'll continue our little explorations here at maximum risk value here. Should be real fun. So yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Dark Souls and talking about his life and how he wants to do his channel and his dreams on a series that gets absolutely 0 views. So, you know, because I'm edgy like that. That's just how it works. True fans would know because they watch everything. But you know, if you're not watching this, you're not a true fan. So if you just heard that statement, you should probably feel pretty good about yourself. That's my sentiment on the subject. So, whoa, yay! Okay. Of course, if you're like watching this and you're like, well, I've watched all your other videos, I just hate Dark Souls. You know, more power to you. That's fine, and that's a very daring statement to say in this day and age. But you know, you're still a true fan anyways because you went ahead and watched this. And not watching this and not hearing that does not disqualify you from true fandom. So, if I could really even, you know, am I qualified for fandom? Yeah. Ontological mysteries for another time. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Have fun.